They turned one when the first anniversary of same-sex marriage being legal was marked. And now they're 5 years old, and we're celebrating 5 years of it being legal. So actually, I still feel very grateful.
It's been 5 years since Taiwan became the first country in Asia to legalize same-sex marriage. And undoubtedly, the impact has been life-changing for the couples able to tie the knot since.
Since same-sex marriage was legalized, we don't have to worry or hide anymore. If it hadn't been passed, we would have faced a lot more pushback.
A recent report from the Taiwan Equality Campaign showed support for same-sex marriage among Taiwanese has hit an all-time high of 56%. But these benefits have not been felt by all. One group continues to be excluded.
Globally, only a few dozen countries allow same-sex marriage, but Taiwanese people can marry individuals from countries where it is illegal, except for China.
Chris and Vicky have been together for 2.5 years. They're one of the cross-strait couples waiting for the green light so they can marry and enjoy the same rights as other same-sex couples.
We thought that once the pandemic or political situation improved, we'd at least be able to meet up freely. But now it's tough even to see each other. We got together after cross-national marriages were legalized, and that's when we realized China wasn't a part of it. It made us feel even more isolated.
Because cross-strait issues are seen as politically sensitive, the whole administrative system suddenly feels like it can just ignore the law and do whatever it wants.
Jen and her wife have been lending a hand to cross-strait same-sex couples filing lawsuits for quite some time. But they're stalled by the lawmakers who view permitting cross-strait marriage as a threat to national security.
So why can straight couples from across the strait still get married? Are straight couples not a concern for national security? How do same-sex couples possibly pose a national security risk?
The cross-strait situation sparks anger and emotion from many in China and Taiwan. But amid this moral quagmire are a couple of hundred people who just want to be able to spend their lives with the person they love.
I came here for university in 2013 during the Sunflower Movement. You could really feel the fear and anxiety Taiwanese people had about China. I get why the government acts the way it does, but I don't necessarily agree. It's just something I feel helpless about.
I believe it's crucial for others to see our true selves. People may have misconceptions towards cross-strait same-sex couples, just like they did about LGBTQ+ individuals years ago. But by being visible and proactive in advocacy, I hope we can change their perceptions.
Although Taiwan is undeniably moving in the right direction in terms of LGBTQ rights, Gary hopes that in 5, 10, 20 years, a wider range of people will be able to establish their own families, just like he and Peter have. But the next 10 or 20 years for couples like Chris and Vicky remain uncertain. Evelyn Young and Ricky in Taipei for CNA.